And it's Kraetzer for Sons of the American Legion Radio. We're in Lower Manhattan today for the start of New York City Fleet Week. In just a few minutes, the parade of ships will begin, led by the Navy's amphibious assault ship USS Arlington, followed by the Arleigh Burke-class destroyer USS Mitscher, and the littoral combat ship USS Little Rock. Also, the U.S. Coast Guard will have vessels. U.S. Naval Academy will have some of their training ships, and there'll be guest ships coming from Canada. So it should be a great day and a chance for the sailors and Marines and Coast Guard members, all members of the sea services, to visit New York. Now we're just looking at the USS Mitscher, the Arleigh Burke-class destroyer, made a turn, and it may be going right over to Brooklyn. It may not be doing the parade up here to the World Financial Center. That'd be kind of a little disappointing not to see it, but it looks like it's going right to Red Hook. It made the turn, and Red Hook, Brooklyn, you get to by sailing east of Governor's Island. And we have visited some of the ships over there. We might be able to spend a visit over there over the weekend. Red Hook's a nice place to visit. There's parking right there. It's basically the dock where the big cruise ships like the Queen Mary come in. But it's certainly good to be out in the sunshine today watching the entrance of the Coast Guard, U.S. Navy ships and the Marines that they are deploying with. And we'll get a better chance to see this ship of the Canadian Navy. Flying the colors proudly, and looks to be about a 200-foot long vessel. It's got escorts on either side, as is now the case. Security boats on either side of the Canadian ship. They're pretty lightweight boats, but as you'd expect, they provide a training, a sailing experience for the midshipmen. And they've got 4 of them, and they are pretty much annual visitors. Now you can see it's a very dark gray ship, and we see its colors flying from the top. You can see the radar spinning on top. You see the sailors manning the rails. And just interested to see, it looks like, well, you see the Marines in their khaki colored dress shirts with the Navy, with the blue pants and red stripe. And moving very smartly. Beautiful sight. Never get tired of this. And we spend a lot of time in the Army, but we always enjoy the time we get to spend at the Navy. I actually have 2 an aunt and uncle who were Navy officers. Both started in World War II. One was a flyer, my Uncle Raymond. And then my Aunt Florence Leahy was a naval nurse starting in 1943, served through the Vietnam era. And she served and worked with Marines many times during her career. As Ken Kraetzer for Sons of the American Legion Radio, great to watch the parade of ships starting the 2018 version of New York City Fleet Week. Saw USS Arlington sail proudly up the Hudson River, and we saw the USS Mitscher, the Arleigh Burke-class destroyer, head over towards Red Hook, Brooklyn, and we saw the USS Little Rock head to its weekend destination in Staten Island. Ships from Canada, U.S. Coast Guard, and the U.S. Naval Academy also participated. Go to the Fleet Week New York City website for specifics on opportunities to visit the ships. Good idea to get there early or maybe late. They tend to be very busy during the middle of the day, and some of the ships take Sunday afternoon off to let their sailors and Marines enjoy the city. So Always fun here at New York City Fleet Week. So for Sons of America Legion Radio and our friends at rallypoint.com, from Lower Manhattan and New York City Fleet Week, this is Ken Kraetzer.